I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, May 27. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, or just past that. And you can find me every Wednesday morning here on my YouTube channel. And any other time, you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. So I can see me. I have, it looks like I'm ready for comments. So let me know when you get on. Tell me hi. I love knowing when you're here. And then we will get to crafting. So I do want to mention to you while I'm waiting for people to come on that this is the last week for you to sign up as to join my team as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Good morning, Marcia and Nancy. So it's an amazing deal right now, especially if you're in love with the new magnetic pads idea, ink pads idea. You get, good morning, Dina. You get the whole ink pad bundle free in addition to your normal starter kit that you pay $99 plus tax, and you get free shipping, and you get to choose $125 product. So it's an amazing deal. But that's just like the add-on stuff. Being a demonstrator and being part of my team, that's the fun stuff. I love it. Good morning, Marlene. I'm happy to see you. So I almost forgot to remind you to come see me. I always remind on Facebook. I'm not sure that there's really a way to remind on YouTube, but I remind on Facebook. And I got my randomizer ready, but then I forgot to post. And I'm to have a dry mouth already, just like that. All right. So I have my little notepad here. All right, so I'm going to do something different today. I'm not sure how it will work. A bunch of those people were from last week. Jennifer is from last week. Good morning, Jennifer. Okay, so I'm going to do something different because I'm going to be not live every other week this month. So I'm live this week. Next week, I'm not. And so at the end of this live, I'm going to do my randomizer. Good morning, Deanna. I'm going to do my randomizer at the end of this morning. And if I think that there's somebody that's here today and was not last week, then I'll add your name to the randomizer. So I'll be drawing 2 names for my 2 projects from last week, and then 2 names from my 2 projects from this week. So I'm going to flip over to that right now. So I can't see comments when I do that, by the way. So sorry if you're asking me something, so I might miss it. So just wait a minute. Okay, so I have it set up. Prevent duplicate winners. You can't win 2 times in one day. Okay, starting the randomizer. Have everybody loaded up. Deanna, you are my first winner. Congratulations. So Deanna Merrill, not Dina Edwards. I did read it correctly. Said it correctly even. Sometimes that's a struggle for me when both of you are online with me. Actually, even when you're not, because I know you're potentially there. Pick a new winner. Watch now, Dina wins. Deanna and Dina. Well, that's weird. All right. Deanna, I must have put you in twice because you just won again, and that's not possible. Sorry, no twice. That's so weird. Okay, just a sec. Now my page is giving me a problem. I'm picking a winner. Start. Janine Woodhull, woohoo! I know she won last week too. Oh, I better write down. I only wrote Deanna on my page. I did not write anything more. That would be a problem because I might forget later. Congratulations, Janine. I don't think she was on yet. Okay, back to the beginning. Okay, who we here? Susie's here. Watching on day 1 of week-long retreat. Ooh, looking forward to sharing replay later with all here. Cool. You're welcome, Deanna, and I love when you congratulate each other. Okay, so I mentioned this earlier. I'm going to mention it again. For those of you who did not get on, or who are still getting on, we are in the last few days of our cool starter kit promotion where you get the full bundle of all the new ink pads, the new in color ink pads, free with your starter kit. You can join my team. Well, you can join my team anytime. I would love it. But you have until through Sunday. But if you have questions or want to chat with me, you have through Saturday because I will be gone starting Sunday and not available. So just let me know if you have any questions. The starter kit is $99 plus tax. You pay no shipping. I love that deal. And you get to choose $125 a product. That's just a normal deal. But on top of it, this month, you get the free ink pads. So amazing. I happen not to be using any of the new ink pads today, but I better pull one out so I can show you. It'll remind me to chat about it again later. Okay. North to Alaska. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'm going to put you down and show you the stamp set that I'm working with today. It was sort of, I feel like a last minute add-on, like, hey, I think I need that set. Very much birthday. And I didn't get the bundle. I just got the stamp set. And I love words. Are you guys crazy like that? I feel like most of the stamp sets that I bought were words. Well, okay, so part of it, part of what adds to it is we got 2 word sets at on stage. So that just adds to my craziness. Okay, close your eyes. I'm putting you down in case you have. Oh shoot, Deanna even helped me last week. Um, hmm. I forgot the word again. How did I forget the word? Vertigo. Ah, there it is. All right, I beat Dina. At least before it came across my what I can see. Okay, so this is words and wishes. Oh, but I do want to show you the bundle. First, I'll show you. First, I'm going to read all the words. Says to a friend worth celebrating. I hope your day is delightful. I don't use delightful very often. That other than daffodil delight, sort of. Thanks for being so fabulous. Life is better with you around. To someone who's always there when I need you. Happy birthday. To this is this makes a little more sense with the dies, but you could use you like from the stamp, the actual stamps here. Okay, you make every moment special. You put the yay in every day. I'm so lucky to have you as my friend. I wish we could celebrate together. You make life sweeter than cake. Life would be so much duller without you. Thank you. You're the best. Best wishes for you. So I'm gonna check out those for a second. I feel like the best wishes and for you. Those are all separate stamps. Let me look. Okay, you're the best. Oh, it wasn't best wishes for you. Just a sec. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. I had to look at the actual stamp. Okay, so you're the best is one stamp. Best is one, wishes is one, and for you is one. But if you wanted the you, like if you're not getting the dies, if you wanted just the you to make it easier for, in fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you that you can do that. Just a sec. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to take my For You. So this is the cool thing about photopolymer. I'm going to put it right on here. And where did scissors go? So I have a mention for you. We're in the middle of a pre-order right now for demonstrators. We're pre-ordering for the July online exclusives, and the replacement for paper snips is coming. I think it just says detail scissors or something like that, but they look just like paper snips, if you ask me. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut For You apart. Now, I'm not going to trim off anything. I don't want to trim off anything because what I can do is I can use You all by itself. Can you see them on the camera? I can use You all by itself if that's what I want. Like, just a second. Now I have to go back to here. Oh, happy birthday. 2 if you're using 2, and then you could use You. That was where that started. So I can use it all by itself, or I can just put them right back together because photopolymer is sticky, you know. So they'll go right back together as you had them, and you can use them as it was intended as For You. All right. So that is, it makes your stamp set more versatile. That's what I think. So then I just put it right back on where it was before, but now if I just want You, I have it easily rather than trying to mask this or only ink up the You or that sort of thing. Okay. So done with that one. So now I do want to show you the dies though. I do not have the dies. So the new catalog design, there's a section of dies, there's a section of stamp sets, there's a section of bundles, and a section of suites. So I'm just in the dies because this is where they show up the biggest. So there's a more detailed wishes and then the bulky bubble outline for it. Best, for, thank you, birthday, happy, and then die cut pieces for, here's the cake, the presents. There's also leaves, it looks like. Several leaves and this little design thing. Oh, and a label. This label is fun. Anyway, just wanted to show that to you. So I'm using the stamp set and I chose different colors, but I'm doing a design that I did last night for my all occasions class. And so I'm going to show you, I'm not going to pull it all out, but I'm going to show you again. This is the Bright designer paper stack. So you get in the full set of colors, the color families, the Brights, Regals, etc. You get one of each sheet, so you get one of the in each color, one of the dots, one of the stripes. I don't see where they're showing 2 more. Anyway, each color, dots and stripes. Excuse me. And I'm using Granny Apple Green, if you can't tell. And Azure Afternoon these are my colors, plus black. Okay, so here are the dots. Totally different. This is my favorite side, but this I'm sure has a use for it. I just haven't done too much with it yet. And then here's the stripes. You can't really tell this one. This one has big, bold stripes across the back of it. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to make my background with one of the gifts. So I'm doing, oh, I forgot to, I did not ink that well. I wonder if I can get this back. Good enough. Didn't really work. Let's see. What ink pen, what stamp do I want to do it on? Well, remind me when I switch stamps or something. I want to show you, remind you what you should do, even with it. So this is totally suggested for with the new ink pads because they're fabric. But it's also a good idea for, I'm just covering the whole thing. I'm not going to try to guess where I'm putting stuff. It's totally, that wasn't good. Butterfingers. It's totally suggested for regular photopolymer too. Or I mean for the firm foam ink pads too. So I'm going to clean this quick and show you what you need to do. I'm dropping things. Everybody's quiet today. Had to clean both sides because I yeah. Thanks, Marlene. Okay, so before you start using your stamp, this, I was surprised at how much this helped me. Before you use your stamp for the first time, what you should do is use your hand or your finger or whatever and rub. This is called seasoning it. I've never really seasoned my stamps. I've always just kind of gone like this to try to get off whatever. But using your hand to rub it off, it actually makes it a little bit cloudy looking, which is weird to me. But it gets off whatever coating is still on there in the manufacturing process. And it really does help your ink stick to your stamps better, especially with the new magnetic ink pads. Okay, so I have my background here. And I'm going to, oh, I want to put this down next. This is my, oh, I didn't cut it. I forgot to cut it. I get my pieces all situated and then I forget something. Okay, so I just want a 1/2 inch off of here. Okay. Adhesive is next to me. So we're going to put this on here. This is just to add a little bit more color here. All right, now I think I'm going to do my punch part first. So what I'm going to do with this is attach this to my white piece here. And then I'm going to use the stamp. I love, you put the yay in every day. I love that so much. So we're going to tap it. We want to stamp this pretty close to the designer paper. Okay. Oh, there's just hair or something on here. So it sort of got a little faint line. I'll leave this open for the moment. So this is a rounded rectangle punch. And I'm going to, I sort of want to get as much of the designer paper on as possible. So we have that. And now we're going to put our pieces all together. Oh, I do need this. Okay, so this is obviously the same piece. I'm flipping this over. So we're going to put adhesive on the back of both of these. And this is going to go down here and this here. You know what? I want to try something. I put them down already, but 2 things. When you put it down, you can use this spatula end to lift it up, but also I didn't put it down very hard. But the other thing is, if you're trying to lift something don't just try to lift up, twist it, and it comes off more easily. So there's one. I'm experimenting on here because I keep thinking it needs a little something and I haven't done it. Okay, see how I twisted that? That's helpful. Okay, what I want to do, where did it go? I want to add some black here like I've done before. Not tons, just some. I'm going to do it on all sides even though most of one side is going to be covered. Okay. I'm laying this on here because I don't want to have too much ink and get that on my project. Okay. Oh, there, it defines it a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. We did not do this last night, but I thought of it at one point after I put my card together and just hadn't tried it. So you can see I barely have anything on there. I'm just brushing the edge on it, but it helps define the color just a little bit. Okay. All right, one more piece goes down. Where did it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Oh, we're not done with this. Okay, we're making, we're angling here, and angling here. If you twist this around without moving this hand, you basically can get the same angle. Now this can go down. And then for this, I want dimensionals. So where did I put them? I remembered. So I got this stamp set and had in mind, and I'm going to try. I'm going to plan a, here's my card. Oh, I want to do the inside yet. I want to do a birthday stamp-a-stack at the end of the month. I'm testing this just to make sure it's still good. I didn't test it on the other one. Good thing it worked okay. Just putting happy birthday inside this time. And I'm going to put 2 more of the gifts. So I have in mind a birthday stamp-a-stack at the end of June. I have a really busy June, but I would love to get another class in besides my all occasions class. Love this sentiment with the dip of DSP on that. Sweet. Oh, bit. Ha, I read that funny. Thank you. I like that too. Okay, so I have to show you. I did a couple cards a month ago or so. That was inspired by this page, and I want to show you the page again in the catalog. I think it was 15. I had to show Rachel last night. Nope, not 15. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, 13. Okay. So, thank you. So I love this page. I fell in love with this page when I first opened my catalog. And so this sort of inspired, well, I showed you this card a few weeks ago. But this sort of inspired my idea here with my, just much simpler, with my yay. I just love this. I bought the designer paper just because of this page in the catalog. Page 13. So anyway, Thank you so much. So here's my card, and since we're here, do I have both of them? I don't have both of them. Well, I'll share the other ones that I did in different colors last night too. So here's this. So hopefully I'll be doing a birthday stamp-a-stack the end of June, and we'll get that going so people can sign up. But it may not happen until into June. We'll see when I can get that all scheduled. Okay, so my next card. First of all, while I have this here, I'm going to show you. Okay, here is, in case you've not seen it yet, here is one of the magnetic ink pads. They open really easily, and you flip them around and upside down. The lid goes upside down, and then that's how it is magnetized to it. So one thing that I have found that can be a problem if you're not careful, and this happens probably because usually when I'm working, I'm trying to go quickly and I'm throwing things, and I'm just not careful. So when I go to put my ink pad back together, first of all, it goes together just fine. But if I'm trying to be too quick, sometimes I can like go like this on the stick. And then I get ink on, there's this little edge right here. And then if I happen to open it back up and put it down, I just made ink edge on whatever I put it down on. So if I happen to do it on my project, that's a real problem. Um, or you end up getting it potentially on your hands if you're not careful. So don't be so fast trying to put it back together that you cause that problem. On here, there are 4 different labels that you can put on. 2 of them actually say Peaceful Pine. I put mine on the front of here and then on the inside so you can actually see this pad when it's open this way. And then I actually used a different language because it's probably French and German, I think. Mostly I can't read it, but I can tell what color this is approximately. So that's how I do that. So I just want to show you that because that's the bundle. Glad your inspiration has an action associated with it. My inspiration falls off on the wayside till I need a card to give. That's funny. Yeah, that is the way sometimes with me as well. All right, next card. So on my first card, I did not use the cake, even though it's like a major image in the stamp set. I should show you the stamp set again, but I've lost it. Well, I haven't lost the set. I've just lost the case where it shows it. I don't know where it went. Well, I'm just going to show you the stamp, I guess, because you can see it this way. Okay, so there's this birthday cake, which is amazing, but it definitely looks cutesy. And I was trying to go with, for my colors last night, and even with this color, that it could be a masculine card. It's sort of cutesy for a guy, but at least the colors aren't pink. And this is, I don't know, it just definitely looks very cutesy to me. So I didn't use it last night, but I'm using it today. So first thing, I'm just going to get this out of the way. This is just, and I'm going to do the same sort of thing. just sort of a boring inside. We're going to put happy birthday and the gifts again. So where's my black? I've lost. How do I? Oh, okay. I'm like, how did I lose a stamp set cover and an ink pad? All right, so I'm doing the happy birthday again. Wait, is this what I want? Yes, it is for the inside. Okay, happy birthday. Okay, so you may or may not notice this gift is a little bit different. So I should just show you before I stamp it. So there's a squatty one and a tall skinny one. So I'm going to use the skinny one and just stamp it a couple times here again. All right. Now, starting with the front. I'm going to do my other stamping version. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to stamp my my birthday cake here. And this is Melon Mambo, by the way. I didn't mention that yet. Melon Mambo, because I'm sticking with the designer paper pack, the brights that I showed you. So I have that, and then I want a candle. I decided to add the candles last minute. So we're just going to put a couple candles here. 1, 2. They sort of fit right in there perfectly. Done with that. And then I also want to, I need my yellow piece that I shoved away. I'm going to do die cutting. I didn't pre-do that. It's going to be closed. So the stamp set that I chose for this one, or not stamp set, the stamp that I chose for this one makes sense. You make life sweeter than cake. That's a good thing. I love cake. So sweet. Okay. So now I'm pulling out my beloved stylish shapes dies. They are here somewhere. Where did I put there? Man, struggling. Okay, I'm just using my mini emboss, the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Remember with this one, you need to offset the plates. The number one, the platform needs to be long to the right. The first number 2 needs to be long to the left. And then the second number 2 needs to be long to the right again. So I always describe it as being long, short, long. That makes sense? So obviously I need my pieces in here first though. So we have this. So it allows you to have a little bit better leverage with this short little handle. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to make you dizzy by hitting the camera. I'm so sorry. All right, so I'm running that through. Now, if you don't offset it like that, you may not even be able to get the thing to go through. I've had that happen before. It just sort of stops. Okay, so here is my cake. And then I need to do the same thing with my words. This is Daffodil Delight, by the way. I don't say delightful, but I say delight every once in a while. So this is a very cheerful looking card with the pink and the yellow and nice. Oops. All right. This way. There we go. Okay, so my pieces are ready for that. Now I have more to do here. Okay, so I need my black ink pad again. And I just decided I love making backgrounds and I love doing it with stamps that you're not expecting to make a background with. So I'm not sure if you can exactly consider this a background, but it's sort of background-ish. So this says, to a friend worth celebrating. And I'm just going to go on all four sides close to the right corner. All right, kind of background, kind of, I don't know what you call it if you don't call it a background. Not really sure. Done with the black. All right, now I'm going to put these pieces down. So this is, again, you can see the stripes a little bit better on, oops, on the back of this one, it's a little bit bigger. So we're going to put these two pieces down. I'm going to make the offer, but it's going to be a short offer because I'm going to be, Saturday is going to be a day getting ready for our trip. I'm going to make the offer that if you place a $30 order through Friday, I will give you 2 of each of these kits. So you got to make it quick because otherwise I don't know when I will get to it. Okay, this is a 2 1/4 inch punch. So $30 order to each of these card kits. 2 1/4 inch circle punch. Punched it out well. And what I'm going to do is put this down. Here. And then I want dimensionals for both of these pieces. I'll do this one first. Make sure I get full on here. So how many of you are Pooh lovers? Winnie the Pooh. I have a whole bunch of samples with it. So I am scheduling a whole bunch of Pooh blog posts and emails. So I can keep giving you samples even when I'm busy. Okay, so we're putting this offset here. For some reason, I didn't want it to just be on top of the black. I wanted it to be offset. I love the samples, by the way, but I did not buy Pooh. I am just enjoying my samples that I have. All right, here's my card. And one last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to use these. I'm surprised you haven't done a Winnie the Pooh live yet. I don't have Winnie the Pooh. I only have my swaps. It's not. So here's the thing. Winnie the Pooh is adorable, but I'm not a classic Winnie the Pooh. I'm more like, I like the updated version of him. But I'm still not sure that I would get him. I don't know. So we're going to use these are Moody Palette Glossy Dots. And we're going to put one there. These are hard to get off. They're so flat, they're hard to get off. It's easier to bend it. One here. And there it is. Deanna, where's Deanna? Okay, just a minute. I was looking at my my screen, making sure that I answered any comments. Okay, so here are both of my cards. So both of these used. I still don't know where my insert went for the stamp set. Both of these used Words and Wishes and the Brights designer paper stack. Thank you, Marsha. I'm glad that you like it. Yeah, I really don't know where I put it. I feel like I tucked it inside something. Oh, I did. It was in my catalog. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad I love these colors too. Okay, so words and wishes. Here it is. So you can it is in the catalog, as you saw. You can get it. Yeah, I know they are very colorful cards. I was going for brights today, wasn't I? Okay, so I have these two cards to give away. I will have a tutorial. I don't know if it's for both of them or just one of them. And you like the green the best? All right. So I have these two cards to give away. And remember, if you place a $30 order, you'll get 2 kits for both of these. No, I never do the embellishment, so it's just the paper. And I'm not sure. I guess I could cut this. Yeah, you can figure that out. Okay, so I'm not going to see comments for a minute. I'm going to go back to the randomizer. I think all of you that are on right now were on last week. So I'm not missing anybody. Thank you, Deanna. Let me look up at the list. Jamie is not here. Anybody? Dot is not here. Kathy is not here. Okay, so if you're not here, I took you off for this randomizer. So I'm gonna start. Deanna Merrill, you won again. How's that even possible? All right. Since this technically is a new draw, because it's for a new week, I'm gonna allow that one. My computer really likes you today, Deanna. Pick a new winner. If you win a third or fourth time, that doesn't work. Oh my goodness, it picked you again. My computer is just loving Deanna today. And Marlene, VanderZouwen, you are my second winner for today. Congratulations, girls. All right. Let's go back to comments. That's just too funny. I don't know what you did to my computer, Deanna, but it just liked you. Okay, so I will not be live next week. I will be live again, I think it's the 10th, June 10. So have a wonderful couple weeks. You can reach out to me. I don't know how accessible I will be if you have questions or need something, but I will chat with you again in a couple weeks. Thank you for joining me today. I love having you, and I will send your free project sheet out tomorrow. Don't forget, if you're thinking about signing up, joining my team, you have through Sunday. But if you have questions, talk to me by Saturday. I will see you soon. Oops, I'm missing something down here. Just a sec. Oh, thanks, Gina. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Nancy. I'll see you soon. Bye.